Cynthia Bailey breaks silence on Kenya's more shocking RHOA exit. She said, "I haven't spoken to Kenya since about the time that whole thing happened. I was just there to support her salon, therefore it's truly a terrible circumstance for me. I'm so proud of her. I am aware of how diligently she has worked on it. As you can see, I was very unhappy to see her vision eclipsed by the events that transpired in the salon." Despite Edie apparently threatening to use a pistol on Moore, Moore has criticized Bravo for seemingly choosing Edie over her. Moore maintains she left on her own will, despite many sources claiming she was dismissed. According to Bailey, Moore does not usually act in this manner. "Kenya is a sophisticated lady," she said. "I was a little disappointed in her response, and I just felt like it was beneath her." This season, the Duchess of Sussex has taken center stage with the debut of her much-awaited lifestyle brand, As Ever, and her popular Netflix series, With Love, Meghan. In her new lifestyle program, Markle, a mother of two from California, shares interior design and entertaining advice from her Montecito home. These tips range from beekeeping and hosting tricks to cake making and flower arrangement tutorials. Additionally, her already sold-out lifestyle company has high-end products including crepe mix, wildflower honey with honeycomb, hibiscus drinks, and flower sprinkles. Trump said last week that all imports entering the U.S. will be subject to 10% tariffs, with much higher penalties applied to items from around 60 nations or trading blocs that have a significant trade imbalance with the U.S. Johnson quipped on SNL that, "We'll be the ones eating the cats and the dogs," alluding to Trump's remarks against Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, during the September presidential debate. Johnson said that no nation is safe from Trump's tariffs, even McDonald Island, an uninhabited island that Trump has stated he would want to visit. "Could you see a Big Mac wearing a hula skirt?" Johnson exclaimed, "Ooh la la," as Trump displayed artwork featuring the American fast food company. He continued by saying, "Get me to God's country," alluding to the Instagram story that country music artist Morgan Wallen shared last week when he quickly left the SNL stage without saying hello to the other cast members after appearing as the musical guest for that week. Hotlanta has seen a significant upheaval. Kenya Moore, star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, has been formally sacked from the reality program after being placed on indefinite leave of absence from shooting. However, sources claim that Moore and the network reached a consensual accord. After reportedly displaying pornographic photographs of her co-star, Brittany Edie, a rookie to The Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Bravo celebrity was fired. Kenya Moore broke her silence on the social media site formerly known as Twitter when the shocking news surfaced, writing, #TMTWIRLFOREVER. "No one could ever hope for better fans than you. And I adore each and every one of you, forever and eternally." In spite of her social media denials, Kenya Moore has been charged with revenge porn. Controversy has always been a part of the Real Housewives series. The question now becomes, is it far? Is Bravo exposing a double standard when it comes to their personalities? Future Bravo celebrities should be on high alert that future misconduct will not end well for them. When Kenya Moore was a reality TV star, she had a stellar reputation. The former Miss USA has a reputation for making fun of people both on and off the program. Kenya Moore has had disagreements with several of her co-stars, whether it's because of the camera or just her attitude. However, in the Real Housewives cinematic universe, what housewife doesn't? She has admitted to being the most shady of them all, whether it's using a bullhorn or a clack fan as a prop at a reunion. She has made a name for herself as a terror who also manages to provide some great TV moments by arguing with her co-stars. However, the most recent purported instance really went far. It is absolutely unacceptable to reveal offensive pictures of someone else as possible reprisal. The Real Housewives of Atlanta has also seen unpleasant situations with terrible behavior. Kenya Moore was also participating. A furious Portia Williams jumped from the sofa and pushed Kenya over during the season 6 reunion taping, bringing presenter Andy Cohen down in the process. She was sent home from shooting as a consequence of the incident, and Kenya filed charges against her, leading to a misdemeanor battery charge. Portia was remained present even if she was reduced to friend of for 2 seasons. Given the recent ruling regarding Kenya, Portia may not have been let back into the program permanently if this occurrence had taken place today. There is no tit for tat here. Although neither occurrence should be accepted, the way they were handled merits careful consideration. In terms of other sexual misconduct, the incident involving Caroline Manzo of The Real Housewives of New Jersey and Brandi Glanville of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills resulted in a lawsuit being filed and possibly ending The Real Housewives' Ultimate Girls Trip. The show's production was clouded by it, even though no one was dismissed. Additionally, Brandi Glanville had already received instructions to cease doing something. On The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she smacked Lisa Vanderpump when they were in Amsterdam on a dinner boat. There have been physical altercations in the Real Housewives universe. Many of these occurrences may ultimately be classified as assault in the real world. Many people who have been in violent altercations could have only been slapped on the wrist without it resulting in that. The most recent instance included Danielle Cabral and Jennifer Aydin of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. According to reports, both ladies were briefly suspended for the fight, which was just shown on the show, but they later went back to shoot. Broken glass has been thrown across the table as a consequence of intense arguments. For these TV appearances, Romana Singer, Lisa Rinna, and Jennifer Aydin received no reprimands.